Perfect shot. Hi guys, rubber band power time again. In the previous episode I made this rubber band launcher, which is just a bamboo salad server with a clothes peg glued onto it. That grips the rubber band, and when we squeeze it, it releases it, and it works. Now, when I bought these salad servers, they came in a pair. The other one is this spoon-shaped thing with these slots already cut in it. And I was looking at that and thinking, how about if I try and rig up a trigger in there so we can pull the trigger underneath to release the rubber band. So I'll drill a hole in there for a bit of bamboo skewer or bamboo cane to go through to give it a pivot point. Cut the top of it into some sort of suitable notch shape that when we pull it down, the rubber band will be able to slide off the top. And then to stop it doing that on its own, we'll have another rubber band around the bottom here somewhere and attached somewhere here that will hold it in place until we actually pull against the trigger. I suppose I could actually put a little bit of bamboo skewer through that hole I've got there already, one of these holes. These were previously part of one of my rubber band powered cars. Yeah, I think I can probably get a smaller bamboo skewer through that smaller hole, and then we could hook a rubber band onto there to come back that way to put some tension on the trigger to hold it in place, and we pull against that tension to actually release the rubber band that will be on the top. I'll cut a slot in the end here, or a notch, so we can hook the rubber band in place. Yeah, that's the plan. Right, this is our trigger. I've trimmed the top of it. So the idea is as we pull back on it, the top goes forwards and the rubber band should slide off of that easily enough and shoot forwards. So back there it will be held in place, and down there it should fly off. So I shall hot glue this bit of bamboo cane in place. I'll probably trim it afterwards. Yeah. And then rubber band around the bottom up to the front here to give us some tension to pull against to release the trigger. Well, it's working, but not quite the way I envisaged. One of the problems has been that wooden, whatever we want to call it, ice cream stick, has split while I've been working on it. Now originally I wanted the rubber band to go up there, so it went over my finger up to that point there, but that wasn't giving us enough leverage, so I've had to move the notch down to the bottom of the trigger, so it now catches my finger inside, which isn't a problem. We could actually put a stop there, glue that across there to hold it in place so it doesn't catch my finger. But for the purpose of demonstration, we'll do it this way. So now we hook that on there over the trigger. That rubber band is holding it in tension for us, so we actually have to pull the trigger back to release it. So, can you see this? Yes, we can. So as we pull it far enough, eventually it slips off the top and releases. So it works, but I probably ought to do just a little bit more to it, with a stop there, just so it doesn't eat my finger. So I'll do that before we demonstrate it, because without that there, that goes all the way back and crushes your finger. Back to shooting at the yellow plastic cups. So, over the notch at the end. Over the trigger. Straight through. Yeah, hit the floor, didn't I? I'll put them back up again and have another go. I've stuck half a pop bottle on top, just so we get a bit more noise when it falls over. Missed. Perfect shot. It works. Let's just move the camera. Well, it works. It wasn't exactly how I envisaged it when I started designing it in my head, but it does work. So, bamboo salad server is now a rubber band launcher. Notch in the end. Oh, come on. There we are. Notch in the end. Over the trigger. And then pull it back until eventually it slips over the top. Yeah, job done.